Hey collectors, Anthony from HNE here, and today we are going to check out the Target exclusive Transformers Legacy Red Cog. This time, Cog has a red and black color scheme. Also, he includes a nice weapons pack for those looking to enhance battle scenes. Keep in mind that as a weaponizer, he is already an arsenal unto himself. When we get back, we will try to piece him together. On your left is Siege Cog, and on your right is Legacy Cog. Can you spot the differences? Before we do that, let's check out the box. And standard Legacy box. As you can see, here's nice pictures of him in his bot form, transformation, all the weapons that come with him. And let's check out what's inside the box. No plastic window. I got lucky. I think they just stocked it because nobody seemed to mess with the entire case. So the back, they did use ties, and the weapons were stored in the back here in tissue paper. Here are the instructions and the don't hurt yourself paper. And of course, here's the tissue paper that came with it. Now, they're exactly the same mold. Only difference is color, and I honestly like this red and black coloration on him. But, I mean, quickly, just for you to confirm, same mold, no differences. But what is the difference then? Well, it's because this guy comes with, like, so many extra pieces, but they all form guns, which we reduce the overall number, obviously. Because, like, this gun, this gun, this gun all come in parts. And, boy, they really make sure that a guy that is also weapons has a lot of weapons. This is, I think this back part is released from another figure, but the new barrel on it, it's actually pretty awesome. Then we have this gun, and the barrel actually reminds me of Prowl's gun from Prime Wars, but that is pretty nifty too. Although I sometimes wonder if I have this up to down. Maybe that's right. Because there's a sight here, so it makes me feel like that's right. Then two of these guns, I do not know if they're from something before, but they are also just very nicely detailed. Moving on, we have this, which was also, as I mentioned before, two-piece, has a air chamber on it, although I think I have it upside down because the sight is on the wrong way. That looks right now. But I don't know how that works when it's down here. But that's actually a pretty decent looking gun. Then we have this one, which I don't know if it is a gun, but it looks like it could be one. It looks like a fire extinguisher. Then there's this piece that I have no idea. It looks like an ooze jar from the Ninja Turtles. I feel like giving it to the Ninja Turtles. You know, oh, looky, ooze. But maybe a silencer. The picture shows it goes on to one of these things. But all of them are just super tight. So then the last thing is, as his bottom half falls off, is these two grenade pieces, which you can assemble together to create the grenade. But we'll just throw that over there. So he is a parts former as a weaponizer. So you essentially got to rip him apart to build him into the vehicle mode. And his arms come apart. His legs come off. This back piece comes off. And then you have these extra parts here. Because obviously you could fit them onto other bots. But, I mean, like, even this, like, forms like some type of jetpack piece, you know. I'm not quite sure how, but supposedly that's what it is. Anyway, for our purposes, we're just going to flip his head back. If it'll let me. There we go. And this is going to allow us to build the front end of the vehicle. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't like the way this works. We're going to flip the thighs. I want to say 180 degrees upwards. So basically they were hanging down, now they're up, because this is the piece that was originally on the back. And we want this piece to be facing outwards. because this is literally all the connection there is on this, which makes it a fairly weak connection. Then you want to attach these legs back on here, and make sure you push them up into the piece here. It's more of a resistance thing more than it's like completing any type of connection. So the arms you can put on here, you know. I'm gonna stick them here. So we do this. I kind of wish there was a way to connect these together, but there's not. But then you connect it here, and there you have the, I want to say tank mode. I'm not sure what else you would call it, but that is generally what you get. Then you can just start slapping these bad boys on however you want, and this is just going to get goofy at this point because you're just throwing weapons on here. Let's see, that's front end of this bad boy here. Oops. Yeah, and there's also nothing holding that from doing that, which is very annoying as well. All gravity based, I guess, at this point. Let's throw this guy on here. The grenades, I don't know. Let me put this other gun here. There. It's the weirdest weapons platform ever. Literally, that one peg is holding it together. And I'll tell you, one of the other things that I have a problem with is the legs are prone to come off because they're really just being held in by a 5mm port, and it's just a sloppy mess that I wish was done better. I mean, because there's these tabs here, you push these legs in, but it isn't enough. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just it barely works on both of my figures of this mold. But we're gonna transform the blue cog and compare them. So here are the cogs. As you can clearly see, they're exactly the same in vehicle mode. Obviously this guy's decked out, but nothing different, no symbol differences. That it, you know, still has Autobot symbol here. All the red cogs is a lot more defined. If I hold them up, exactly the same. Although I keep knocking these off. Yeah, there you go. We'll just anchor it up. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of just like the way those are bendable, but here's the underneath, exactly the same. As I mentioned, this piece is prone to fall apart. I mean, Cog for what he is perfectly fine. I enjoy a good weaponizer as much as the next guy. Oh, bomb! A Cog is a Cog is a Cog. Although, I do dig the color scheme. On the other hand, the weapons are a nice range of choices for some action scenes. However, I'm not actually sure if these weapons are referencing anything. In the previous weapons pack, they were classic weapons for a classic group of bots. With that said, tell me in the comments what you thought about this action figure. Did you get it? And what did you think about it? Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.